Okay, I'm going to start. Roll the shoulders. Big circles, deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Move as much through that shoulder as you can. 4, 3, 2, 1. Change direction, opposite way. Big circles. 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the head. Roll all the way around. You get to the front, change direction, bring it back. Okay, one more each direction. Okay, hands on the hips, feet shoulder apart. Big circles, bring all the way back around. Moving through the hips as much as we can. Okay, we're going to do one more each direction. From there, bring the feet together. Bend the knees. Again, we're going to keep our back looking straight here and this little circle and back. Okay, we're going to do one more each direction. And last one here, we're going to stand out onto the toe. And a little circle around again and back. One more each direction and swap to the side. Four, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we'll start with your shoulder stretch. So bring one arm across the body, hook in. Just make sure you're not on your elbows either side. Just bring it as close to your body as you can. Just hold it there, breathe the whole time as well. If you can, bring it a little bit closer. And let it go, swap it over, opposite side, so pulling in. Again, just as close as you can. Feel a little stretch on the back. We don't want to overstretch here. If you can, pull a little bit closer. If not, just stay where you are. And let go, shake it out. We're going to bring one arm over top of the head and push down on the elbow. Just pushing into that, trying to stretch our tricep and the back of our shoulder as well. If you can, now you're going to bring your other hand around and see if you can hold hands. If you can't, don't worry, just reach towards each other. 3, 2, 1, let it go. Shake it out. Other arm first. We're just going to press down on the arm. And then if you can, bring the other one around. And again, if you can, hold hands. If not, just push your hands as close together as you can. Three, two, one. Let it go. Shake it out. Okay, our next one is we're going to get one arm under the other, and if you can, wrap around and hold the hands. If you can, just kind of hold your elbows. We're going to wrap around and try and put our hands up. Now stretching out our traps here, so at the top of our shoulder. Just pushing up till you feel a stretch and hold it at the stretch. And push it a little bit higher, if not, just stay where it is. And let it go. Shake it out. We're going to bring your right hand around. So again, if you can, wrap around. If you can't, kind of hold the shoulders and lift the shoulders up. And we're going to just lift up a small bit. If you can, come a little bit higher. If not, just stay where you are. Feel that stretching out. Three, two, one. Let it go. Shake it out. You're going to grab one foot by the foot. If you have shoelaces on, put your by your shoelace. If not, and just pull up towards your bum. So push as close as you can. If you can easily touch your bum with your toe, push your hip forward. If you need to hold on to something for balance, do. And drop down, swap it over, off the side, and push forward again. Make sure you don't fall over. We're wobbling a bit. 3, 2, 1, let it go. Okay, we're going to come down to the mat. We're actually going to sit with our feet together. So soles of feet together, sitting up tall. And we're just going to up and back here. Little butterflies, moving our hips. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep those feet together. Try and walk your hands out a little bit if you can. Just as far as you can. Can you feel a little stretch on the inside of the legs? Let's see if we can walk a little further. Don't worry if you can't, just stay where you are if you can't. And again, if you can, go a little further. If not, stay where you are. 20 went into. Three, 2, 1. Walk it up. So you can cross your legs now as well. Again, we're sitting up tall. You're going to put one hand on the opposite knee. Other hand goes behind you, and you're just going to inhale, and as you exhale, twist around. If you can, walk a little bit further. And bring it back around. Again, go to the other side, so the other hand comes across, and again, just a little walk back, looking over the back shoulder. to walk a little further, go for it. If you can't, stay where you are. Three, two, one. Bring it back around. Okay. We are going to go and stretch our legs out long in front of us. We're going to take a big inhale, make sure we're up tall here, and then we're going to exhale and try and fold as far as we can, trying to get our hands and potentially our elbows to the floor. So just dropping your head, let it hang. Every time you breathe, you can go a little bit lower, do. Try to drop that head, let it go really heavy, feel the spine elongate out. Three, two, one. Slowly come back up. From there, we're going to put our hands out in front of us. Again, shoulders are back and down. We're going to pull our shoulder blades together and push forward. So we want to see our shoulder blades move together. Up, and back out, and back out. We're not bending our elbows as we move. We're literally just pulling our shoulders back. Our upper body's not moving either. Squeeze them together, and back. Breathe through each one. Four, three, two, and one. Shake them out. Going to bring our hands up overhead. So it's going to turn like that. Arms out front. So we're going to pull our shoulders back and up, back and up. So from behind, we're pushing our shoulders down and back up. If you're struggling to do that, go back to the row we were doing a second ago. So push shoulder blades down, lift them back up, push them down, lift them back up. Four, three, two, one. Drop down, shake it out. Alright, from there, we're going to bring one leg, so one leg into the inner thigh, keep the other foot outstretched. This one we're actually going to aim to stretch our hamstring and not just our back. And we're going to just breathe and reach down as far as we can. If you can touch your toes, great. If you can't, don't worry. We want like a mild stretch. We don't want to be really pulling. We're trying to get our heads as close to that knee as we can. We don't want to bounce. We don't want to force it. We're just letting that hamstring open up. Every time you exhale, see if you can go a little bit further. If you can't, just stay where you are. And we're going to inhale, exhale, come back up. Going to lift the other leg out, bring that leg into your inner thigh, and again, we're just going to fall down. Running our hands along our legs, seeing if we can get to our foot. If you can't, don't worry. If you're at the calf, don't worry. Said we don't want to force this. time you exhale, so you can go a little bit further. Three, two, one, and lift back up. Okay, we're going to lie flat on our back here. Straight legs. We're going to start by just squeezing your glutes together and letting them go. Squeeze and let go. Both at the same time. Four, three, two, one. Now we're going to go one at a time. So each individual. So you squeeze one cheek, then the other cheek. Basically making our glutes engaged before we do a few glute exercises. Alternating each time. One, the other, one, the other. Four, three, two, one. Okay, next one. Hands by your side, feet planted in the mat, and we're going to slowly lift up into a glute bridge. Use those glutes you've just been activating to squeeze up. And I slowly come back down. So imagine you're putting each vertebrae back down on the mat. Tilt our hips slightly, tilt them back. Let's lift all the way up. And back down. So try and get movement through that spine as you do this as well. We're not just lifting up using our glutes, we're also moving our spine. And on our next one, we're going to lift up and hold it there. We're going to hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower back down. Okay, we're going to come over onto our side. Legs are out straight. We're supporting our head with our hand. I'm going to lift one leg up, just as high as you can, and back down. Exhale, lift up. Inhale, lower. Just as high as you can each time. On the next one, you're going to hold it up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Going down and across. So our knees now across front of our body. And our bottom leg we're going to lift up. Push the inside of the foot towards the ceiling and back down. Exhale, lift up. Inhale, lower. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And rest. Okay, we're going to come over to the other side. So again, we're supporting our head with our hands. Legs are out straight, and we're just lifting up and slowly lowering. Exhale, lift up. Inhale, lower. Four, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it up. And up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it over and across. Now bottom foot is going up towards you. So lift up and slowly lower. Pushing towards ceiling and slowly back down. Four, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, we're coming over back onto our back. So our legs are stretched. We're going to bend one knee, lift it up, grab with the opposite hand, and just turn across. Just bring it as close to the ground as you can, and then you're going to bring the other hand out flat, keeping your shoulder flat on the mat. And you're going to look in the way your knee is going. Just sitting there, letting yourself just chill there. If you can bring your hand up slightly higher to bring the stretch more into your shoulder. If you need to, you can bring it slightly lower, so it takes the stretch out a bit. Three, 2, 1. Back around. Extend that leg. Bring it up. Again, across. Just as far across as you can. And then hand comes flat, and we're following our knee with our eye gaze. Four, 3, 2, 1. Back around. Okay, we're going to come over into our box position here. So we're going to roll our shoulders back and roll them forward. So just like your hands are here, bring them back and bring them forward. Moving as much as you can around and back. Around and back. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back from there, let's drop the head, tuck the hips, and push the back up towards the ceiling. all the way back and looking up. Sure, we squeeze those loose and we tuck the hips. Come all the way up. As we look up fully each time. Imagine a string between the middle of our shoulder blades pulling us up. We're going to do 3, 2, and one more. And rest. Okay, we're going to take one arm and we're going to bring all the way through. We'll lean down onto it, and if you can crawl that front arm forward, or you can leave it where it is. And we're just going to rest into that stretch there. For 3, 2, 1. Bring it back up. Same thing, lift up, reach through, up the ear, walk as far forward with the hand as you can. Three, 2, 1. Walk back. We're going to sit back onto our heels and pull the hands forward. Walk them over to one side. Bring back to center. Come back to the side. And back to center. Okay, we're going to come back up into that box position. We're going to bring one knee forward. Turn the toe as much as you can to the opposite side. So it doesn't matter where you are along that turn. Just as much as you can. I'm going to slide that back leg back. As much as you can, we're going to step on the palm of the hands here. Once you feel comfortable there, you can actually walk down onto the forearms if you feel okay to do so. You don't have to. And again, if you can, walk the hands out forward to the mat. And wherever it's comfortable to you, you don't have to go as far into the stretch. Okay, we'll come back up slowly onto the forearms. Slowly come out of the stretch. Now we're going to come back up again onto the palms of the hands. And if you can, lift up and back into the box position. Now we're going to go into the opposite side. So again, bring that knee forward, turn that foot as much as comfortable for you. I'm going to slide that back leg back. We're first staying on the palms of our hands. And if you feel comfortable, come down onto the forearms. And again, if you can, walk the hands out forward to the mat. Only if you're comfortable to do so. Okay, you're going to bring it back up onto the forearms. And up onto the palms of the hands. Hang there for a second. And so, and lift back up into the box position. Okay. So in that position, we're going to put one foot back, and you're going to push the heel towards the floor as much as you can. Stay in this position. Heel goes towards the floor. Once you feel a stretch, stay there. If you can push a bit further, do. If you don't, stay where you are, you're alright. 3, 2, 1. Swap to the other side. Again, push that heel as far to the floor as you can. Just when you feel a stretch, and hold it there while it stretches out. If you feel like you can go a little bit further, do. If not, don't worry. Three, 2, 1. One back. Okay, we're going to come up onto our knees. From one leg forward, one leg back. And squeeze the glute from behind, and then just push a leg forward and back. So making sure we're upright here. Shoulders are back. We're pushing our knee over our toe. Down as far forward as we can and back. Just as far as you can. And back over again. 3, 2, 1. Bring it back up to that position. You're going to rotate your back foot back and walk that foot out as far as you can. If you can turn your toe towards the ceiling. I'm just going to stretch the inside of my leg again here. Okay, bring it back in. Let's turn around. We're going to bring the opposite leg forward. And again, I'm going to squeeze that glute and just push. Knee over our toe and back. Keeping ourselves upright here. We don't want to lean onto ourselves. Keep you pushing forward. And coming back up. That's really squeezing forward each time. Using that glute to push your knee over your toe, keeping yourself flat footed the whole time. 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'll come back. We'll have to shimmy down and things. So you guys are going to swivel your knee, the back knee back. Walk that foot out as much as comfortable. And then if you can, turn your toe towards the ceiling. If not, stay where you are. Keep breathing the whole time here as well. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back, walk in, we're going to stand up. Interlock fingers behind the back, your shoulder blades together, and just lift up as high as you can. Change direction. Pull the hands together. Push your shoulder blades as far apart as you can. Drop the head. Push them as far away as you can. You're going to lift the hands up overhead, up towards the ceiling. Pushing towards the ceiling. Over to the side. Back to center. And now to the other side. Back to center. Let it go. And you're done, guys. Well done.